Fourthly, my fourth of 5 points about Owen, he was, to be more specific, a solidly reformed theologian. Not just Protestant, but reformed. Owen was no mere Englishman of the 17th century. Intellectually, he fully inhabited 1600 years of Christian theological discussions and saw himself as part of the international community of Reformed churches in Western Christendom. He said, "I own no religion, no article of faith, but what is expressly taught in the Scripture, mostly confirmed by the ancient general councils of the primitive church and the writings of the most learned fathers, consonant to the articles of the Church of England and the doctrine of all the Reformed churches of Europe." So Owen felt himself to be in harmony with the Reformed churches in places like the Netherlands, Heidelberg, Strasbourg, Zurich, Geneva. Now, Reformed, of course, is sometimes used as a synonym for Calvinist, but the eponymous Frenchman was only one of a number of significant voices in the international Reformed community, and by no means the decisive one. Owen also refers to Martin Bucer, John Calvin, Peter Martyr, and Theodore Beza as the principal and most eminent Bible commentators, and he thanks God for their great and holy works. Owen was not a member of the Westminster Assembly, which you may not think if you've ever seen that famous painting of the Westminster Assembly, in which Oliver Cromwell sits in the front in full military get-up, and Owen is at the back on the right in that famous painting of the assembly. Of course, that is not a photo taken at the time. It is a 19th century idealized portrait of the Puritans. Owen wasn't significant enough when the assembly was sitting to be part of it. He wasn't old enough then, until later when he became more important. He did, though, later help to draw up a similar confession for the independents, the Congregationalists, the Savoy Declaration, or a declaration of the faith and order owned and practiced in the Congregational churches in England, 1658. Now, this, you'll forgive me for saying so, has some eccentricities of its own, but when compared with other Reformed confessions from both Britain and the continent, Owen says you can quickly see that it is in all material points the same with them.